I welcome you all on my YouTube channel and pray to Almighty to offer blessings to all of you. I am very thankful to all my subscribers and I hope I will be getting your support like this in future as well. In this video, we will discuss the impact of Rahu and Mars conjunction in first house of birth chart. There are different sections in this video. In these different sections we will discuss how will this conjunction affect health, married life, home/happiness and unexpected incidents in life with their positive or negative flavors and the best remedies. Let us first understand what is the first house of the birth chart. The first house is also known as the ascendant or the body of the person. This gives the very basic information about the build, body type and immunity of a person. In case the birth chart is for an item, then it is about the overall idea of the item, could be a country, vehicle, etc. This is the house of the overall body and faces type, and the complexion of the person as well. It denotes the east side of the place where the person is born. This house denotes the beginning of life where the soul takes birth in the form of a body. It can be said as the favorite house of the sun as well as the sun starts to rise from the east direction. First house gives information about the overall body, face and upper body. This house gives the first impression of a person. This house is very commonly known as the Tan or Tanu Bhav in Sanskrit as it gives information about the body of the individual. The strength of this house decides how healthy a person would be and how strong and long-lived he/she could be. The planetary positions of planets placed in the first house decide what type of energy mixture could be there in a person. The aspects of various planets on this house directly and greatly impact the overall life of an individual. Now let's understand what is the Rahu-Mars conjunction in astrology. According to astrology, many types of dasha or yoga are formed in the birth chart which bring changes in the life of the person. There are some inauspicious yogas/dashas are formed in the birth chart, which leads to mental stress, hindrances in career, problems, diseases and failures. In Vedic astrology, such 8 most malefic yogas are formed, which bring problems only in the life of a person. In these inauspicious yogas, one is angarak dasha. If there is this yoga in the birth chart, the person has to follow strict remedies in life, otherwise you may have to face difficulties for a long time. Actually, if Mars and Rahu come together in any zodiac or house, then angarak yoga is formed. This yoga is the main karaka of aggressiveness, overreactive approach of the person. At the same time, it makes the person's nature violent and negative, due to which the decision-making power get impacted in a negative manner. In Vedic astrology, Mars is a fiery planet in astrology. It is also known as the commander-in-chief of the divine army. Mars is the energy of a person/horoscope. Mars is the owner of 2 very important houses in astrology. The first house, that is the house of birth, and the 8th house, that is the house of death. Mars is the planet that gives the energy and confidence to any and every person to do something. It is the primary planet which can be associated with physical and competitive activities of any type. Mars shows the daring attitude or nature of a person. It also shows sexual desire, which is primarily physical in nature. Since it is known as the army chief, it shows the fighting spirit or competitive spirit of an individual. This yoga is formed when Mars comes with Rahu. If this yoga is forming money-related problems, or if this yoga is being formed in the birth chart of a woman, then problems related to progeny have to be faced. Mars is a planet of fire element, then Rahu affects the air element. Such person try to keep himself away from negative thought and should do meditation. Now let's discuss Rahu-Mars conjunction is in the first house of the birth chart general characteristics. The Rahu-Mars conjunction in the first house of the birth chart brings a unique blend of energies and influences to an individual's personality. Rahu represents illusion, obsession, and desire for worldly achievements, while Mars symbolizes energy, passion, and aggression. When these 2 powerful planets combine in the first house, they create a dynamic and intense personality. People with this conjunction tend to have a strong drive for success and may be highly ambitious. They possess immense energy and are often seen as assertive and competitive individuals. However, the presence of Rahu can make them prone to indulging in materialistic pursuits and developing a ruthless streak in their pursuit of power. This conjunction also gives individuals a charismatic and magnetic personality that draws attention and admiration from others. They may possess a natural ability to lead and inspire others with their enthusiasm and determination. On the negative side, this conjunction can make people prone to impulsive and aggressive behavior. They may have a quick temper and need to work on managing their anger and impatience. The influence of Rahu can also create a sense of restlessness and a constant need for new experiences. Due to angarak yoga, the nature of person becomes aggressive, violent, and negative. Due to its effect, the person can have bad relations with one's friends, brother, and relatives. In some of the Vedic texts, a person can become a criminal because of this yoga and that he can be imprisoned for a long time for some illegal activities, if aspect with some malefic. This yoga spoils the relations with relatives, friends and brothers, and there are arguments with them on one or the other issue. When angarak yoga is formed, no work can be completed easily and peacefully. Now let's discuss Rahu Mars conjunction is in the first house of birth chart and career. Such person is always confused and lost. Rahu, being the shadowy planet, always create illusions in mind. Individuals with the Rahu Mars conjunction in the first house of their birth chart tend to thrive in careers that require ambition, assertiveness, and a competitive edge. They are often drawn to fields such as entrepreneurship, sales, marketing, and leadership positions where they can utilize their strong drive for success. Jobs in sports, the military, law enforcement, or any profession that demands physical energy and a dynamic approach may also be suitable for them. There are chances that such native thinks out of the box, which can lead him to be a scientist, astronaut, pilot, athlete, officer in armed forces with higher position, or even an actor. Now let's discuss Rahu Mars conjunction is in the first house of birth chart and marriage/married life. The presence of the Rahu Mars conjunction in the first house of the birth chart can bring unique dynamics to an individual's married life. This conjunction suggests that relationships may have a passionate and intense nature. The person may exhibit a strong desire for dominance and control, which can sometimes lead to power struggles within the marriage. There may be a need for balancing personal ambitions with the needs and desires of the partner. This conjunction create a lot of troubles in married life. Can result in a variety of inauspicious results as well, such as accidents, physical abuse, and sexual violence. This conjunction may lead to divorce or even huge physical violence with spouse. Such person while marrying should analyze his/her birth chart and also the birth chart of partner. Otherwise, this conjunction may lead to huge mental disturbances during dasha or antardasha of Rahu or Mars. Such persons avoid doing marriage during dasha period of Rahu or Mars. Now let's discuss Rahu Mars conjunction is in the first house of birth chart and health. The Rahu Mars conjunction in the first house of the birth chart can have an impact on an individual's health. It may bring a tendency towards impulsive and reckless behavior, which can lead to injuries or accidents. The person may also experience a restless mind and have difficulty managing stress. This conjunction can create an imbalance in the body's energy levels, potentially leading to issues like high blood pressure, inflammation, or digestive disorders. It is important for individuals with this conjunction to prioritize self-care, stress management, and adopting a balanced lifestyle to maintain good health. The native with Rahu in the first house gives uncomfortable health and unusual alignments to the native's body or personality. Such person may face depression, stomach-related issues, intestinal problems, insomnia, and headaches. Now let's discuss Rahu Mars conjunction is in the first house of birth chart and positive impact. Such person will be arrogant, powerful, attain fame easily, and not bother about anyone. Such person may have a tall and well-built physique. Such person will make a financial gains through multiple sources. Such person will rise from a humble background to a position of great height. Such person will not give much significance to education. Such person will use the wealth of others. Such person will enjoy many comforts in life. Such person will wear branded and beautiful clothes. Such person will always perform courageous deeds. Such person with Rahu in first house will complete whatever she may promise. Such person will be victorious over enemies and will win debates. Now let's discuss Rahu Mars conjunction is in the first house of birth chart and negative impact. Such person may be very abusive in nature and overreactive. Such person's married life is very disturbed. Such person have crooked behavior. Such person is very self-centric. Such person may develop habit of smoking or drug addictions in life. Such person may physically and mentally torture their spouse. Such person can easily inflict physical injuries to partners. Such person face huge losses or mental stress in partnership business. Such person can't take right decisions in life. Such person can have unstable career. Due to depression and unhappiness, such person may lose interest in the world. Such person may suffer from frequent headaches. Such person may be dissatisfied with one spouse and may have multiple relationships. Such person may have two spouses and may be characterless. Such person will be foolish, wicked, extremely selfish, shameless, outrageous. Remedies for Rahu Mars conjunction in the first house. If possible, such person should donate blood once in a year. Such person should donate medicine in any hospital or to any needy person. Such person should avoid wearing red color clothes. Such person should not receive gifts of red color. Offer red flowers and sindoor, vermilion, to Lord Hanuman on Tuesdays. Keep a solid silver ball or a silver bullet in your pocket or wear it as a pendant. Avoid consuming non-vegetarian food, alcohol, and tobacco. Donate red-colored items such as red cloth, red lentils, or red fruits to the needy. Keep a silver vessel filled with water near your bed at night. Apply saffron or turmeric paste on your forehead regularly. So that was all about this conjunction. In our next video of this series, we will discuss the impact of Rahu Mars conjunction in second house of birth chart. Thanks, and please like, share and subscribe our channel.